Okay, Mr. Narrator Man, let's try this again.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, that would be nice, seeing weather someday. Computer. Let's turn these computers off. No sense in wasting power.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm taking the door on my right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I know.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. I want to check out the... Look.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It's beautiful.
It had really been worth the detour after all.
I love
just
it.
to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Look at those mugs.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I'm going over here. Uh-oh! Oh, whoa, whoa!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, that was great. There was even an ending for my screw-up. Okay, so let's do it again. Hey, what's going on?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What is going on?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting? What? Guys? Oh, this is weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm taking the door on my right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
No,
and
it's not.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do, because I've got a bit of OCD, so I need to do things the same way all the time.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
It is.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Darn right. What does that thing say? Coffee nut. Oh, I am a coffee nut.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Screw you, narrator guy. I'm doing my thing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
My own thing. Sorry.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I want to go over here.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Okay,
I
bring me up.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Sure.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
All right.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Through the red door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm not listening to you anymore, narrator man. Blue door.
I still don't think
Oh,
we're
God.
communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, there's a blue door over here. I can take this one.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Ooh.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Okay.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was much better.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, whoa. Oh, what is this? A Stanley Parable worldwide leaderboard? Oh, Niels, good, Nicholas. Total 18,938 endings achieved. Wow. 21.3% of the players skipped the intro. Only the worst 3% of the players chose the blue. That's me, 9,328. Out of 9,328 worldwide players. Why not ask some friends for help? Error. Friends list empty. Oh, this is great. 98.9% of the players are more attractive than Stanley. This is your superior, a dead rat. Okay. Let's go through the third door again. Let me rate this one, too.
Now,
oh, cool.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I can't give you 2 5s. I'll give you a 4, because that was pretty good.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Okay.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
All right, cool. A new game. What is this? What?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Whoa.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and
What?
if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
What?
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
What?
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Oh, you
Be
screwed that.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, I'm not even pressing it once. I'm not playing for 4 hours.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
It's the
because
second.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, what are we playing? What?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
We're playing
But
Minecraft.
is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
What?
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Wait, what?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
He's built the dirt shack.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, Yes. It's complete.
Oh, it's great.
I made this, Stanley.
I love it.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
You want me to go in the dirt shack? Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Diamond?
Diamond everything.
What?
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay, let's go mining. What are we doing? Where are we? Oh my God, it's the Minecraft music. Or a variation of it. It is the variation of the Minecraft music. Oh my God! This is the greatest game ever! Alright, let's go.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I don't even have a taskbar there, buddy. I don't even see my hand. I can't jump either, so this is, this is...
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
Oh. Ah!
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Creeper.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, thank God, there was a creeper around. What are we playing now? I can't believe we just played Minecraft in the Half-Life 2 engine. No.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Okay. Are you going to give me a portal gun? Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, there's my radio. I wanted to bring that with me.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
What?
Your forte.
Oh my God, I'm playing Portal.
Genius.
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience, which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Okay, so should I... Whoa! Huh. Whoa. Oh. Oh, wow. It's kind of dark, but it's like the office... It's like the building of the office. Filing cabinets right there. Look at this. Ah! Oh my God! Oh, hey, for those of you that played the Stanley Parable before it became its own game, it was just a Half-Life 2 mod. This is what it looked like. Oh my God, this is crazy! Wow! Look, there's the 2 doors. should head back to my office. It should be just down the hall here. I remember playing the old mod. This was like way back in, I think it was 2011? Oh my god, it's my office. Can't really do anything. Still can't jump. I go over here.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is he gonna wait? We're right back. Okay, guys. So we're gonna look. There's like papers all over the place now. We're gonna call it right there. We got a couple of endings there. That's probably my favorite ending of all time now. So remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and come back next time where we're gonna continue on with the Stanley Parable and see how many more endings we can get. So this is StephenFlagg. Check you later.